The book, The Marching Ants, it has a beautiful rhythm, I think, to it, and it also has a lovely emotion through it too. And there are lots of things you could pull out of the book, not just the STEM ideas.
They were very determined and very brave.
It is quite a long book in a way, but I also think the babies have enjoyed it. The books are easy enough for you to change and just take little bits away if you need to. The book has become, for one of the babies, a real focal point where before he sort of wasn't really interested in books, so I found that really interesting. So we have a story area, and it's where we read our stories, and the children know that, so it's a really good thing. If we talk about stories, they know to go there. And then as we were reading the story, we realised that it was a good place to come back to, and so it was the colony.
Shall we take the baskets of food back to the colony to feed the babies?
I suppose each time we do it, we think of another little idea to sort of deepen it or extend it or show what's happening. So, it was a story corner the first time I did it, became the colony, and then we added the ants at the end to show the children bringing the food back to the colony. And so it just deepens it each time. I think the entry and the exit comes once you've read the story a little bit. You don't always know which element captures them. You can come up with an idea, but it really has to sort of almost come from the babies themselves. And they really were into the marching.
Ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah.
So that made the marching a starting point, and then we can take it anywhere. And to sort of end marching back seemed to be a great thing that they loved. As we were reading the story, we realised that the children were curious about the things the ants had, and so one of the ideas was us to look at food, the water, the tools and the map. We do a lot of pretend cooking in our home corner area, and we eat food every day and talk about it and learn about it in our meal times. So the food thing seemed to be a really tangible concept that the babies already understand, and that we would, as the grown-up people, get food for babies. So the baby ants interested them.
Come and collect the food. Oh, here's some apples for the ants to eat.
Michelle and I, we plotted out where we would march and at what time we would get the phone call, because then it would allow the children to not be too distracted or not get lost in the timing and give them something to do.
Yes, Your Majesty. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we are just on the way of our marching.
And the phone call just pulled the children together with the marching. And of course, the queen ant, that's like the mum, is ringing, for us to get some food for the babies. If you take it out of the ant world, that idea of the mum wanting food for a baby, they understand things like that. They use their imagination, they pretended to eat the food and share the food, and it was really lovely to see how deep the imagination went with our young babies. I'm never going to be the queen ant in my real life, but I get to be one anytime I do a play world. And the children see you're swept along with the magic of it. They'll come with you, and babies drift off, but they come back into it because they can see that I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it.
Hello, Queen Ant. We went and got lots of food for you.
So you just take on that character and talk to another person in the imaginary world that you're in. They really respond to you if you're the person alongside them.
Can you give some food to the ants? Yeah.
I saw this quote many years ago. Take the hand they offer you to step back into the wonderful world of childhood, because we're all so busy being adults that we forget how fun it is just to pretend that you're an ant marching somewhere.
Can you put some leaves in there for the ants? Yeah.
The kids aren't judging you. They love it. They absolutely love the fact that you're right there with them.